Good evening, everyone. This is our last video for this chapter, chapter number 1. This evening we're going to deal with word problems. I'd like to go ahead and read out the problem and then look at the steps that we would use in order to solve it. Last year, the ticket sales for a commercial hot air balloon ride were $109,076. This year, the ticket sales were $125,805. Question: how much more were the ticket sales this year? In order for us to be able to solve this problem, we need to look at key terms that have already been highlighted. First of all, we need to ask ourselves, what do I need to find? That is highlighted in blue. How much more sales this year? The next thing we need to ask ourselves is, what information do I need to use? Well, last year, $109,076, and this year's sales at $125,805. Then I'm going to say, what do I do with that information? Well, I would look back again into my question and say, what is it that the question is asking me to do? And then I look for keywords. How much more? That lets me know, folks, that we're going to subtract. So here we go. When we get ready to go through the actual computation or subtraction method, I want you to listen to the terms that I use, and I also want you to look at how I do the process. So, first of all, we need to know that all of our numbers up here have to be larger than our numbers down here in order for the subtraction to work properly. In order for that to happen, we might have to borrow from one place value and add it to another place value in order for us to be able to subtract the way we need to. So let's take a look. We have 5, but we want to take 6 from there. We can't do it, can we, folks? But if we look next door, there's 0. We can't do anything with that either. So we have to go over into our hundreds place value, and when we get over there, we have 8. So therefore, we can take one of our hundreds away, leaving that with a 700. And then we can leave it over into our tens place, and now we have 10 tens. Then what we can do is we can go ahead and cross out that and take one of our tens from our tens place, leaving us with still 90 or 9 tens or the number 90. And then we can bring that extra 10 over there, and now our 5 becomes a 15. Then we take 6 from 15. Why? Because now our number on top is larger than our number on the bottom. And so, therefore, we will have 9. We can definitely take 7 from 9, and 7 from 9 will give us 2. And guess what, folks? We can definitely take 0 from 7, and then we would still have 7. Don't forget your comma, folks. But no, we come to the same problem that we had before, where we have our number on top that is smaller than our number on the bottom. So let's go ahead and borrow from our number in our 10,000s place, now giving our 20,000, 10,000. And we're going to move that on over here into our thousands place, now giving this 5,000, 15,000. Now we take 9,000 from 15,000, that gives us 6,000. And there we go, we just dropped our 6 in the thousands place. And now we're going to take a look, and yes, we can take 0 from 1, but we'll still have 1. And 1 from 1 is 0. And so therefore, there's nothing in our 100,000s place. Our final answer is 16,729, but let's not forget, you've got it, our money sign. Folks, you all can do this at home. Come up with your own 6-digit word problems and try your hand at it. And be prepared for tomorrow, we are going to solve some problems that I know you'll be successful at. If you still don't understand what I just went through, then you can sit down and go through it again. But we can also talk about it tomorrow so we can bring it all together and hopefully it will gel. I want to say, just before I leave, make sure you're looking for key terms as you're going through and solving your problem. You can do it. Good evening, folks.